Museums the world over reflect history and culture. They serve as educational and information hubs. Historically, the museum experience has been one where the audience has had to just look and read to get a sense of what's on show. But with technological advances and innovation, the museum experience is becoming a lot more interactive and memorable. Formula D Interactive has been working with museums in Southern Africa to increase the appeal of their exhibitions. So to tell us more, I'm joined by Michael Wolf, CEO at Formula D Interactive. He's joining us from our Cape Town studios. Thank you for joining us, Michael. Now, an interactive experience at the museum, what kind of technological innovation have you been using to make that happen?
Well, lots of different technologies. I mean, we're starting with technologies that we are quite familiar with in everyday life now, which is touch. There's a lot of touch technologies that we're using in museums, which allows layers of content and visitors being able to get deeper into content. But we're also using innovative technologies like camera systems that pick up visitors' movements in order to make them interact more easily with content. Or now lately we use technology that indoor tracking systems that allow you to position certain interactive content according to the position of an exhibit in a museum, which is also known as iBeacon or near-field sensing in museums. So these are the kind of technologies, but usually we don't start the communication with technology. We talk about the content and about the message, and then we select the technology accordingly.
Do you think that the more interactive nature of museums actually helps people retain the information that comes with exhibitions at museums?
Absolutely. There's a lot of case studies out there that prove that audiovisual content, first of all, basically the responding to all senses will greatly enhance the outcome and the ability for visitors to memorize and to engage with the content. So interactive as well means obviously you challenge people to get a bit more involved than just consuming content. You require a response from the visitor that would then also lead to a deeper engagement.
Now, museums serve as a great educational instrument. Are museums around the country in South Africa, with the kind of technology you have to offer, do you think that they're doing enough to attract children? Because I suppose children are a good target in terms of education.
Absolutely. I think then a lot needs to be done. I think generally without, with a few very good exceptions, there's a lot of catching up that needs to happen in South Africa's museums. There's obviously museum exhibits, they have a very longer lifespan, like compared to, say, our everyday user products. Usually a life cycle of a museum interior is about 10 years, and some of these exhibits that we see in South Africa's museums, they've been around for maybe 20 years. So they're in desperate need of upgrading. With regards to kids, that is something that people realize they need to attract families. Museum visitors like to go see museums with their families in order to experience a weekend activity with their families predominantly. And therefore you need to cater for kids, and obviously also kids are the audience that from an educational side of point of view where we really have to communicate, which we have to target to communicate our heritage.
Now, the specific work you've done, you've worked with the Holocaust Museum here in Johannesburg, as well as the Thabo Bosiu Cultural Village in Lesotho. Just give us some examples of the type of work that you've done and the type of interactivity that you've been able to create in those museums. Okay,
like Thabo Bosiu is a good example. It's a cultural heritage site in Lesotho, which we were very happy and lucky to be able to contribute to. We used interactive technology to make the holy mountain, the Thabo Bosiu, create an experiential exhibit that would show a mountain, a model of the mountain, which was basically manufactured from wood, onto which we then project information, which then linked to interactive displays. In this case, it was tablet computers that are surrounded around the mountain, and enables visitors to get deeper into the content of the mountain. So they could, it was specifically also designed for people who cannot visit the mountain itself, which is actually right next door for various reasons. They can then look at this mountain exhibit in the visitor center and explore it and the different sites on the mountain through interactive technology and multimedia.
Michael, we're going to have to leave it there, but it sounds like you're doing pretty good work. Thank you very much for your time. That was Michael Wolf. He's CEO at, do apologize, he's CEO at Formula D Interactive. Do take care.